Hello Hoopaholics, and welcome back to the Film Room. I'm Coach Spins, and this is presented by NBA Math. As today, we dive into the circular or flow motion offense run most commonly by the Portland Trail Blazers. While the offense has many names, flow, circle, or mover blocker, I prefer the term mover blocker because of how it deciphers roles on the offense. There are three movers, usually guards, who cut off of screens, one of which occurs on each side of the floor. The other two players are screeners, also known as blockers, who each stay on their own side of the floor and help spring the movers open off of their cuts. One blocker is elevated and stays on his side of the floor to set a screen for a mover away from the ball. This is called a flare screen. The other blocker sets a down screen on the opposite side of the floor, which brings a mover closer towards the ball. What comes out of this is an offense that resembles a circle, allowing the ball handler to choose whichever player he wants coming off of the screen to pass the ball to. Sets like this provide great spacing because of how unoccupied the lane is, allowing people to read the action as it occurs so they can pop or curl any of the screens to get to the rim. When scoring off the down screen, this is typical for most NBA down screen actions. The man coming off the screen reads his defender. If he goes underneath, the offensive player pops it on the wing for a shot from three. If he trails the screen and tries to follow the offensive player, he'll curl it either for a layup or a kick-out shot. But the Blazers kill teams using the flare screen side. Because both CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard are great shooters, most defenses have to go over the top of these flares. With no defenders on the backside, it's open shots all day for the Blazers guards. Flare screens are set at such a unique angle that it's almost impossible for the defense to get through it without giving something up. Most frequently, what's given up? A wide open catch and shoot three. Portland also loves to do this little give and go pitch far away from the basket. It helps get the defenders off balance and unable to react to the flare screen when it comes. You'll also notice how wide open the lane is on these flare screens. When defenders go over the top and big men are stuck high on the flare screener, it's the perfect opportunity to curl to the rim for a lob. Like any screening action, there's opportunities for players to simply make plays out of them, whether it's hitting rollers off of the screen or slipping it and getting the next available shot after. What I love most about flow offense are the simple counters that are built in almost a read and react fashion. Here, instead of the ping pass, Pat Connaughton sets a ball screen up top, forcing his defender to help on Damian Lillard while throwing the defense out of what they anticipate. Oftentimes, ball handlers will read the flare screener's defender. If he plays tight, it's an opportunity to throw the back screen lob. If he plays loose, it might mean a step-up ball screen, where the flare screener goes right in to set a ball screen on the ball handler. If he plays loose and they can't hit someone off the flare, the automatic reversal goes to the flare screener. Oftentimes, this leads to an overplay and a backdoor cut. Post-ups also naturally flow out of this alignment, as the man who sets the down screen can drop down for an isolation. But perhaps my favorite counter occurs with both bigs elevated. Here the Blazers have that ping pass occurring on the sideline to a quick give and go for a rim attack, while the help defense is completely distracted by the flare screen taking place opposite. Here McCollum gets a rim attack while Lillard gets flared to the weak side corner. While it may have many names, the flow offense is one of the most dangerous things that the Portland Trail Blazers have going for them. It perfectly utilizes the skill sets of CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard on offense. Thanks for watching. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time.